called jam cast for boys. So you're gonna go pike really quick, pike really big, and drop your legs back like to the arch. Boom, and then bring your toes up and say, yeah. Round, tap, kick. Ooh. Round, stretch, kick. Round, stretch, pull. Like that. Nice and tight. So you want them to feel this shape. And I'll usually feel them in this shape. Now I'm just going to drop you, okay? Stay tight. Great job. Next, please. Who's over there? Yeah. All right. Let's see. In this situation, bent leg tap swings are cool too. Let's come on up. All right. Let's try the jam cast on. Let's love it. Edge your ears. Go height. All the way to the bar. Boom, the arch. Boom, toes up to the bar. Swing it on out. Down, around. Stretch, kick. Around. Stretch, kick. Kick more of a candle. Boom. Great. And then what I'm going to have you do is push off the landing back. Push. Excellent. I don't know if you guys noticed, when she came up in the back, her hands came off and she pushed. That is the number one thing we want to look for when teaching a flyaway. As far as on a giant, on a baby giant, that they have pressure on the bar on the way down. The biggest mistake you see on tap swings in the back, they go here, and then throw their hands here, and then they're not swinging from a point of contact. They're swinging from up here, and then the hands slip. They get the rip. They decelerate, and then the only thing they can do to flip is pull their shoulders. Come on through. What's going on here? Cassie Rice and other amazing bars technicians who went over this way. She describes a tap swing as a magician's trick, or the flyaway. What does a magician say when they've done their trick? That's before they. Abracadabra's before the trick. What's it? Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to show you the ta-da. Here we go. Pike all the way up, and then go arch. Boom! Toes up, and you keep going. Oh, I like that. That was good. Stretch. Let's get a nice kind of swing. Round. Ta-da! Round. Ta-da! Round. Ta-da! Round. Good job. Come on down. Boom. You want to have an athlete that has a really good ta-da before you even make the magic happen. Or you'll just be wasting your time, frustrating yourself, frustrating your athlete, and it's an endless spiral of badness. What's it going up?
What kind of terminology or what are you using to help them understand the ta-da? What are you telling them to do in order to perform the ta-da better?
Well, I tell all my athletes that the bar is the most like trampoline that there is. If I'm here, I'm in a hollow, and I go to stretch, the bar goes down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then you're literally just bouncing on the bar like a trampoline. And I tell them to stretch the bend. Every action has what? Equal and opposite reaction. If you're coming down in a loose, you're gonna come up in a loose. If wherever you stretch, I call it the bow and arrow. Wherever they stretch, that's the direction that they're gonna be flying. So like on a late tapping giant, to get the giant's feet to come over really late, you have them stretch down here on this side of the bar, because where are the toes gonna go? That way. On a flyaway, you want them to go out that way. Like, say, it's like a trajectory thing. If she taps out here like most athletes do, early, the flyaway is going out here. If they tap down here, ideally, if they're good, flyaway is going out here. It's like a weird mirror. Like when you look at yourself in the mirror, it's like an opposite. Just like this bar is an opposite of physically what they're doing. So when they come down and they stretch, that bar is bending. and then it is going to go up. Boom. And that's where they're going to throw. It just depends on how long they wait, where they kick, how they kick, to create the flyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the tada, and we're, did we do tap swings yet? Okay, let's come on up and jump. And let's get a nice scoot on over. Great. And let's do the stem rise, pike. Pike, go arch, boom, toes up. So let's make it one fluid motion. So use the pike. Just let gravity take your legs down and bring them right back up here. Back, toes up and out. Yes. Round stretch. 1. Ooh. Round stretch. 2. Round. This one is stay in the camera. Oh, hold on. Come on down really quick. We're gonna do that again. You're gonna let go on 3. Okay? Up there. And I'm gonna have her up, and it's so she doesn't flip. I'm gonna be raising her. Okay? So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Toes up. You're gonna let go. I'm not flipping. You're gonna go up. I'm gonna flatten out. Pike. And go arch. Boom. Toes up. Get that round. Stretch 1. Round. Stretch 2. Get the round. Stretch up. And flatten around. Boom. Excellent. I love this way. They get up. For them to stop flipping, you kind of elevate them. You kind of push them up. There's one guy on YouTube. He's like amazing. He'll be spotting, and he's got his athletes, and they're like tapping above the bar, and he just stands there, puts his hand on their shoulders, and he's got one hand on them, and they're in a perfect candlestick. And he lifts them up, and he waits for them to like start to level up and drop, and he just goes. And those athletes are learning to get up and out. Come on up, anyone? We're gonna do a couple more of these. Really